Good morning. Today I want to talk about an urban heat island and why a lot of times the city is warmer in the overnight hours than what we see in the outlying areas. And this is going to be the case even with this upcoming weekend's forecast. While the city may hover just above freezing, a lot of you beyond the city's boundaries are going to see those lower temperatures. And the big reason why is the densely populated area, the closeness of buildings, and the presence of a whole lot more concrete. There's a huge difference that happens just simply with pavement present versus grassy surfaces like we see out in more of the kind of smaller towns, the rural areas, the country areas. During the day, pavement in general absorbs more heat. So on an equal temperature day, the pavement is going to result in temperatures that are higher than what would be a grassy area. In this example, it's 75 degrees versus 67 degrees. But then as we cool at night, which is the scenario we're talking about for this weekend with those colder overnight temperatures, the pavement still continues to hold more of that heat, keeping it closer to the surface and yielding that kind of warmer overnight temperature. That on the left would be the scenario in Cincinnati, but on the right, where you have more grass, you end up with a little bit lower temperature, and in this weekend scenario, it could be more on the side of seeing a lot of frost out there. So urban heat islands, they come into play not only for daytime highs, but overnight lows, and depending on the wind direction, it can shift that bubble of kind of warmer air and move it into different regions even around the city. So it's interesting to see how it comes into play, but that's why a lot of times Cincinnati is warmer than the surrounding towns.